Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Vindra here with my first official Roblox video, not like a short or anything. But for today's video, I'm doing a should you buy / tutorial on Deepwoken, just like kind of the start of Deepwoken and some pros and cons. If you just want to listen to the pros and cons and don't want to really see a tutorial type of thing, I do have them at the end. I'll put a little like time stamp that you can skip to. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Alright guys, so when you first get into Deepwoken, they give you make your character and then they give you two places you can spawn. This right here is Etrius. I really recommend this spawn for starters. But you can also spawn at Isle of Vigils, which that's the first ever place I spawned. And me personally, I found that very difficult place to learn. So if you are just getting this game, I recommend starting off at Etrius. So first things first, why should you play this game, right? Me personally, I've played this game a while. This is an account I made a long time ago. I haven't played with this account in like a couple months. But this is one of my old accounts. You can make different accounts, but when you spawn in, there's loads of things you can do. I can give you guys a tutorial if you want. If you guys want like a starter tutorial on like how you should start out and everything like that, just comment down below and I'll make one. So, I got this game because of like the skill-based type of combat. This game definitely is not made for people that are just like casual Roblox players. Like you definitely do have to like develop a skill when it comes to playing this game. There is PvP and PvE in this game. So, as you can see, these are a little bit of the AI. Let me actually fight this dude real quick. The AI, these are like little starter AI that are pretty easy to take care of. The little execution thing is kind of cool. I really like it. But yeah, this is some of the starter AI that you take care of when you first spawn in Etrius. And I really like the PvE concept or aspect in this game. It really is enjoyable to just grind out PvE, and then once you get like pretty far or pretty powerful, the PvP is very fun as well. I've had a lot of instances where I've had other players try killing me off the start, which is a thing. Like you will have people that are just trying to kill you all the time, which that is one of the cons. If you're not fully like started out yet, it is very hard to avoid some people because they'll just set out to kill you. But besides that, it's very fun PvP. So yeah, just watch out for that if you do decide to get this game. After like the PvE and everything, this is a massive world, so there's lots of exploration. I believe this game's like 400 Robux, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I think it's worth for the amount you're paying for. But a main aspect to this game is the sailing. You can get many ships. This is where you get your first ship when you first spawn. You say, "Hey, I'm interested in a boat." I already have like you have a dinghy to spawn with. That's like a very small boat, but you can spawn in like sloops, schooner, merchant schooner. Like you can spawn in a bunch of these boats. But since it's just me, we're just gonna spawn in a sloop. And there's many things you can do. Either the sloop, when you buy the sloop, it doesn't spawn instantly, as you can see. You will have to like actually spawn it in with him. Just go to sloop and spawn. Where did it spawn? There it is. But after you get your first boat, which it's not going to be a sloop like mine, you are going to have to make a bit of money. But once you get your first sloop, you can go explore the seas and stuff like that. And there's many islands you can actually explore in this game. There's starter islands. There's like really hard islands. I think my favorite part about this game is just the loot aspect. This is an RPG, so you do get loot for killing enemies and stuff like that. But it's not just like killing enemies you get loot. There's like a gang of enemies, so it is pretty difficult solo. But once you get the hang of fighting and everything, it is pretty easy. But yeah, you have to fight like a gang of people, and then it gives you a loot chest, which I find very nice, instead of just loot like spreading everywhere. You get like a little chest that tells you where all your loot is. And that is one of the ways to make money. You start off with your weapon. You can either start off with daggers. I think it's a sword, and then a two-handed axe, I think, are the starter weapons. I'm using dagger, but I do recommend using the sword. In my opinion, I really like the sword. When I first started, that was my first class. That's what got me really far. So it's a really good class to go with. The other thing I do like is the bosses in this game. You don't see him here in this area right now, but like later on when you explore further out, there's like underwater bosses and stuff like that. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you what happens when you die. It's pretty cool what happens when you die. I want to jump off of here because I couldn't get my friend to play, but hopefully this kills me. I don't know if it will. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there you go. So the first time you get 2 lives. The first time you die, you just respawn back at your starter island. Second time you die, you spawn in the deep, I believe it's what it's called. It brings you back to here. That's how you know. And yeah, you spawn here when you die the second time. And this place is pretty cool. I thought, like, when I first came here, I was so confused. But a good beacon, you can get out of here, by the way. You are not stuck here when you die. You can get out of here. You just want to find the light. I think that's it over there, maybe. I just know you're supposed to find, like, some beacon. It might be hidden to me. It might be it, though. I'm not sure. You're supposed to, like, first off, find a city. I think that's what the light is. I think it's over there. No, here it is. Yeah. Supposed to find this place right here. Okay. So you just have to, there is a bunch of monsters here. I don't see any right now, but you just need to be careful of all the monsters. So here's one of the entryways. You come in here. Your main goal is to make it to the center of that place. That's where you escape. So if you go right here, you find this little gate. You're supposed to make it through this gate. Oh, there's these monsters as well, I guess. But you're supposed to make it to that gate right there. But I'm going to get myself caught by one of these watchers so I can show you what happens when you fully die. Let me have one of these guys find me real quick. Let's just walk in front of him. All right. They saw me, and then these dudes spawn on you. It is possible to kill these dudes. When I first started, I wasn't able to kill them. You can try to run forever. Looks like these guys are fighting this little alligator dude. Yeah, they're fighting this little alligator dude. You can try to run forever. If these dudes do find you, it's not possible to like run away. You can, like right now, you see them run away from these dudes. You can still find the bells even if they spot you, but it is very difficult because they're always following you. But I'm going to show you what happens when they kill you. There you go. Okay. So when you die inside of here, it brings you to the whatchamacallit. It's like the actual like dead place. You technically have like 3 lives, but that when you're inside there, it is very difficult to leave. But if you do leave, then you get another chance. I will let you know the longer. So let's say you die once and then you play for like an hour or something. You will get that life back. So you won't go to the depths when you die again. But if you like die once and then like 10 minutes later you die again, it will bring you to the depths. But once you make it here, you want to run over here to this guy and he'll like talk to you. And you'll finally die. And then you'll have to make a new character and everything. So what do you mean? I'm just going to skip all this dialogue. You can do all that. The end. You die. And then boom, you have to make a whole new character and everything like that. All right. So pros, number 1, this game, in my opinion, is very fun. I really enjoy playing this game. And it has a lot of time. Like there's several hours you can play, or you can enjoy while playing this game. I'll say a con is this game is very difficult. It is a very hard RPG. The PvE isn't something super easy. It is very difficult. All right, pro number 2. This game has a lot of exploration. So if you think that you're just gonna be doing like one thing all the time, there's lots of things you can do. There's a lot of islands you can go to. There's a lot of powers you can get. The cons though, this is a very grindy game. You are going to have to play this game a lot to get pretty powerful. I think my last account, I played it for like 10 hours before I was like super powerful. I don't remember how long. Maybe it was less than that, but I know you have to play a lot before you'll become like actually powerful. Pros number 3, the combat is very fluent, in my opinion. Some people might say it's not that good. In my opinion, the combat is very nice. It's not like something that was just like kind of like put together like really quickly. It's really good. Like the powers you can get with like your different class, the sword combats, that's what I have right now when I spawned in. Everything's just very pristine in my opinion. Some people might tell you it's not good. In my opinion, I think the combat is very nice. I will say though that sometimes you will run into some problems with like PvE combat, where like you think you'll be doing something and then it's not like registering or something like that. I have had that happen to me a couple times. But besides that, that's pretty much it. Sometimes your block won't parry when like you timed it perfectly. But besides that, that's pretty much the only thing. Pros number 2. The crafting system in this game is very nice. I really like the crafting system. There's loads of things you can craft. You can craft a glider. You can craft armor, swords. Well, actually, I don't know if you can craft swords. I think you might have to buy those, but I'm not sure. I know a lot of swords you can just find out there. That's what I recommend, is just finding swords instead of buying them. The marketplace is very good as well. I do really like the marketplace aspect. And yeah, those are my pros and cons. In my opinion, there's a lot more pros to this game than there are cons. Please let me know down in the comments if there are anything else that you'd like to add to that I didn't mention, so that other people can read on that. But yeah, that's it for Should You Buy Deepwoken. I think it's a very fun game. If you aren't into like very hard and grindy games, I wouldn't say this is a game for you. But if you like grinding and like skilled combat and like skill up close combat, I feel like this game would be for you. It does have magic too, so that's also cool. I do like the sailing aspects, stuff like that. If I were to mix, like, say what these games are like, I would say it's pretty much like Sea of Thieves, probably Dark Souls, and then maybe like a little bit of like a Skyrim RPG type of thing because of the magic and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think this game's good if you have played it? If you haven't, are you gonna get it? I don't know. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.